Good afternoon, good morning, students, and Jai Hind. Today we are going to study about the women's movement. Understand? Or this is the last topic of your courses in sociology. The last topic, and our course up to the final examination will be the finished. Understand? So, this maybe and for the cheerful moment for you. Understand? And the moment that the course we are going to just covering the entire course in the sociology. Understand? Or students. And today the topic of our study and the discussion will be the women's movement. Now we know very well that women are the now part and parcels of the family lives. Understand? And now the since the ancient time or the Vedic period, in the Rig Vedic period, we have seen how the women enjoyed a lot of freedom, and even in the participation, they could participate in the Sabha and Samiti. They could now participate in all the religious rituals and the performance along with their husbands. Understand? And they had the freedom of the study, and many of the religious women we find or the scholars and intellectual, like the Apala, Ghosha, Mudra. Understand? These were the now scholars, women scholars during the Rig Vedic period, very primitive, ancient period of our Hindu society, and where they enjoyed. But or other freedoms they could have just selected or they opted their life partners. The youngsters women had the right to opt the very able and suitable partner, life partners. They had the freedom of this. Understand? But by the passage of the time, as the in the later Vedic period, as this come, but a little bit conservative attitudes began in the later Vedic period. Understand? The women say in the certain cases began to be deprived of their rights. Understand? And deprived of this freedom. But the women say these conservative ideas regarding and concerning to the women, particularly this came in the Dharma Sutras period, Dharma Shastra, when the Dharma Shastra 500 BC almost, Dharma Shastra began to be composed. Understand? Or this Dharma Shastra now on the basis of the Rig Vedic period or the later Vedic period, those rules and regulations, understand, were not neglected, and the Manu, Yagvalke, Parashar, or other Gautam, these all religious commentators, they now begin to write down their own compilations and own sutras. Understand? For their own sutras to regulate the social life, to regulate the religious life, social life, or even the economic life. Understand? They begin to write down or many of the restrictions, and amongst these commentators, one of the commentator was the Manu. Manu, we know that he was a very conservative commentator, and now laid down many of the restrictions upon the lives of the women. Understand? And now he restricted, and now he brought the status of the women up to the status of the Sudras. Although in the Vedic period, these restrictions were not at all. Now these commentators, for their interest, for their class interest, caste interest, and for the interest, they had now wrote down and persuaded the kings and the rulers to enforce their conservative Dharma Sutras, enforce these writings upon the society. And then after, what happened? The women, right from there, they were deprived of their study, deprived of their all rights. They began to be deprived their own rights. They began, they started their how their life, confined life, understand, and confined life, or a dark life started in the, or deprived of the all talent. Their talented began to be suppressed. Their equality was taken away, and the male dominant society was written down, in which the only the male could just exercise his whims and the authority over the family and over the society. This under this the one side of our social wills, our family will was made completely weaker, and the one will was made the stronger, other will was the made the completely weaker. How the just vehicles of the life could be the go very smoothly and go rightly. Understand, the students now in the medieval period we see that now the many of the other things appeared, like the parda pratha, early child marriage, early marriage, or like the parda veil system, or sati system, or the child infanticides. So these all kind of the social stigma, understand, stigma appeared in the our social lives, understand, and the women were now pushed into the dark way. Okay, so here students now we see that in the 19th century, in the beginning of the 19th century, although women say all the section of the society, women have not just we are confined under the under the households, and all sections were not, and all had not the equal status, bad state or equal down status, but some were given the regarded, some the many, but many were the disregarded. Some got the regard, understand, and got the high position in the society, even the ruled, women's ruled as a ruler also. But among the common or middle class men, women now suffered a lot. Apart from that, we have the certain examples. Apart from leaving a certain examples, understand, or exceptional case, the women had been the suppressed for the earliest life. For the, and particularly this conservative society emerged in the medieval period. Understand, or after the advent of the Muslims in the country, advent of the Muslims in the country, the Parda system became the more stringent and the more cemented. And here we are going to study here, students, about the regarding the modernity. In the we see that the women for their equal rights in the French Revolution, understand, they now struggle hard. They now came out of their houses and now walk soldiers to soldiers, for the in the revolution, participated in the revolution, but they had been deprived of their rights. We have already seen that in the Frankfurt in Germany, understand, the Frankfurt conference, where the women now they participated in the procession, in agitations together, but only when the Frankfurt proceedings was going, women only remained as a spectator in a visitors gallery. Understand, only the spectators, they were not allowed to participate. Understand. So now we see that with the women now, even they came and cooperated the men in the revolutions, but their status was not considered at all. Okay, the students here we are going to see about the 19th century social reforms movement, early women's organization. So now the women also started the organizing to make their movements more precious, more pressings, more effective, and the more pressing or effective they begin to in the 19th century. Let's talk about the 19th century or 19th century. The social reforms movement raised the various issues concerning the women. In the 19th century, social reformers started by the Raja Ram Mohan Rai. A chain of reformation started with the Raja Ram Mohan Rai in the 19th century, and now he was the one of the pioneer man who now first time the raised the voice in the support of the women and against the self-immolation system, means the sati system. He started the voice. He raised his high voice, high sounding voice, and then after even he made to the William Bentinck for the for a removal of this heinous inhuman crime that was the going in the name of the sati or in the name of the traditions in the society. So now with these efforts, and now we have already studied the 20th century saw the growth of the women's organization and now gradually in the 20th century women's now began to form their own organization for their rights at the local level. First organization was in the 1917. This was named as the Women's India Association. Now, Women's India Association in 1917 it was the four. Or now again in the 1926 another women's organization was formed in the All India Women's Conference. Conference was formed, and then after the 1925 and another women's organization named as the National Council for Women in India was formed. Are these all ready names for the we can mention, while many of them begin with the limited focus. These movement or the organization now begin with a very limited focus. Limited focus, their scope extended over the time, although they started from the limited focus, but by the passage of the time, their scope or enhanced. In the their movements became the wider, and moreover, as a result, All India Women's Conference began with the idea that women's welfare, All India Women's Women's Conference, understand? This had the demand for women's welfare, and the politics were mutually exclusive. Women's welfares and the politics, the participation of the women in the politics, their rights in the politics, political rights, it was the main exclusive two things was that. Or after the some time, presidential address stated, "Can the Indian man and woman be the free? If India be a slave?" Now the 50% of the population will be the deprived of the rights. How can we one say India is a free country? How can the one claim that India is a free country in case that in the conditions in the state that the 50% of the population is deprived of the basic rights and only 50% was given the rights, and then we call the country as a free country? What is what the arguments is that? And how can we remain dumb about the national freedom? Understand? About the national freedom, the very basis for a great reforms. Understand now? Okay, now we are the dumping a national freedom. This was the not actual national freedom, where the 50% of the humanity are the now deprived of their rights, or it can argue that period of activities not constituted a social movement, or it can be argued otherwise too. Now here, it did have the women's movements have the organization, ideology, leadership, a shared understanding, the aim of bringing about the changes on the public issues. What they succeeded together was to create an atmosphere where the women's question could not be ignored. So the women gradually they created the atmosphere, they created circumstances in which their consideration, their concern should be the listened, their concern should be the entertained. Okay, and the agrarian structures of the revolt struggle and the it is often assumed that only a middle class educated women middle class, it is the women are involved in the social movement. It is the support that or it is the belief that only the middle class women belonging to the urban area, they are the now taking on and the assuming the movements. Parts of the struggle has been the remembered, the forgotten history of women's participation. Women participate with the men in the struggles and the revolt. We know that very well. With the women, I have already talked. The women participated along with the men in the all struggles, in all the struggles and the atrocities, even in the colonial against the British government. The women participated along with the struggleists. However, right from the beginning, many of the revolutionaries women, even who threw the bombs upon the magistrates and upon the British officials, responded uh, by violently. And moreover, in 1919, E.M. Foster, who visited India, understand, now he wrote that women on a large scale participated along with the Gandhiji. And again he visited India in 1942. He saw a very different India. Understand? He saw now very different India in which the large scale women were now participating and struggling along with the main folks. Our main crowd, they are now participating. And where we can see that against the colonial or the British rule, they came and many women were the imprisoned and now supported the Gandhiji. And or you can see that Tibhaga movement in Bengal, women's large scale women in Tibhaga movement, understand, for the revenue, land for the land participated land crop sharing. This movement was launched in Bengal, or in this movement the women now participated. Moreover, Telangana arms struggle from the in the Nizam's rule, during the Nizam's rule, that the women responded in that, and the Warli tribals revolt against the bondage in the Maharashtra, or some of the Warli Maharashtra is the examples. Understand, this movement, the Warli movement is the example that women participated in the huge number in the and the now, and this was the before the 1947. After the 1947s, the movements now also came, or they came into the movement. They started the movement or with the various issues after the our 1947, after the independence. Many of women's activities, now activists who were also involved in the national movement, got involved in the national building task. Now after the independence, there was a task of the nation building, and which only could be the feasible or the possible, or could be the made after the reforms in the women's condition, and after the equalizing the women. Other side of the trauma of participant as responsible for the lull. And now we know that, particularly as the in the trauma of the partisans, what happened? The thousands of the women suffered a lot, and not to speak how they suffered. Understand? Or now they suffered, or even the much suffered, and escaping the honor, and the hundreds of the women were killed by their own family. Understand? Or the now escaping the dishonored, the hundreds of women, and more the hundreds of thousands of women now remain or detained in the Pakistan, and later on allowed to come here, but they became the homeless. Now they had no any place, neither in the Hindustan nor in the Pakistan. What to do? But this is the great trauma that on the part of the women which arose during the partition periods. Further, in the mid 1970s, there were the renewal of the women's movement in India. 1970s, in the 1970s, we can a good mark for the beginning of the a new movement for of the women. Second phase we can say the Indian women's movement. Many of the concern remained the same. There were the change in both the terms of organizational strategy or the ideology. Or in this movement, new movement, 70s movement, one thing was that the women's movement was the just a it had the features, new organizational features or the strategy or as well as the ideology. There was a growth of the what a term as the autonomous women's movement. One growth was happened here. Now the autonomous women's movement. A term is the autonomous means the self or the autonomous women's movement. This autonomy referred to that fact that they were autonomous or independent from the political parties. This autonomous refers to that the women's movement is not aligned with any political parties. This movement is the independent and exclusively by the women and for the women, not the any political parties. It's had no the alignment of the any political parties. So this autonomous women's movement was a feature of the 1970s movement was the autonomous movement, and the term here according to that as the distinct from those women's organization, and it was also in further this autonomous women's movement was distinct or the different from those women's organization which were still associated with the political parties. Understand now this autonomous movement completely isolated itself from even from those women's organization which had the political link. Understand? So in that sense, it was felt that political parties tended to marginalize the issues of the women, and it was the felt that these political parties, understand, marginalized the political issues, means the neglecting the political issues. And that's why these women's thoughts in the 1970s, they thought to begin a new movement, that is the autonomous movement, means the it is the independent from the all from the association of all political parties or the any organizations. One thing is that apart from organizational changing, there were new issues, and now let's talk about the issues in the 70s. What the issues for violence against women? This was the issue of the 1970s. Domestic violence against the women. Over the years, there have been the numerous campaigns or the procession or agitation have been taken up against the violence of the women. Or now we see that application for the school form have both the father's and mother's name now the required. They were struggling for the use of the even the mother's name. Before that, only father's name was written in the forms of the children's school children's. Now a movement started why the mother's name is not mentioned. So then after for that a movement launched. This was not always true. Likewise, important legal changes have taken place thanks to the campaign by the women's movement. Some of the legal changes also happened. Certain issues of the land rights, certain legal rights, the women's now launched the movement for the certain more rights. Those which the certain more the rights they had the different certain rights. They were now first issues of the land rights. The women launched the movement. We know that according to the in the patrilineal, the father in the father's property, the only the male members means the son were only taking the share from the father's property. Come down to the brothers, amongst the brothers distributed. not the daughter. So they launched the movement. No, that the daughter should have the equal right in the father's property. This was now employment have been the fought alongside, and moreover, in the employments, women are in the scarce number. Their number is few. So in the employment, they should be given the rights. Moreover, or again alongside rights, or in the under the employment, they had been now is sexual harassments was done in the working places or in the employment. Against that, the women now launched the movement, and moreover, the dowry system. The dowry was the another joint and the another devils which still existing in our society, which is the gnawing our societies and devouring our society. Dowry system. Understand? Thousands of the women and the daughters are affected by by this dowry system. They are suffering. So this movement must be made the preaching, and there has been the recognitions while all women are in the some way disadvantaged, and the or another thing is that all women by the different way they are the disadvantage in the comparison to the men. All women, but one thing is also fact that all women are not suffering in the society, and but will suffer in the same level or the kind of the discrimination. All women know. Only certain sections of the women are suffering, or a concerns of the educated middle class women is different. Now, one thing is that if you compare the women's condition, the concern of the middle class women, understand, is quite different from the concern from the peasants women. In the peasants or the countryside women, they had the different problem. In the urban area, the educated middle class woman, she had the different problem. So the all women had not the same problem. All, if you see, and peasant, just as concern of Dalit women had the different problem. In the different from the upper caste women, Dalit women are suffering differently. Upper caste women are suffering differently. So this, if you see the picture, draw the picture of the women's concern in our country, that looks very different. And let us take some examples of the violence that is going and happening in our country and the everyday life is that there has been the greater recognitions of the both men and women are the constrained by the dominant gender identities. One is that एक जनरल इश्यूज क्या है, व्हाट इज द जनरल इशू, ये तो हम देखते हैं कि एवरी सोसाइटी में दे आर द नॉट इक्वल. अंडरस्टैंड, हर वुमेन हर सोसाइटी के वुमेन का डिफरेंट प्रॉब्लम्स है, लेकिन एक जनरलाइज जो प्रॉब्लम है that should be the on that points on the agenda, this should be the organized and the greater recognitions of women are constrained by the dominant gender identities. First एक greater concern क्या है कि dominant चाहे किसी भी सोसाइटी की from the any society she belongs to, they have to be the face a dominant gender identities, male dominant identities, whether in the Dalit class women, whether in the middle class women, whether in the upper caste women. Understand, the dominant gender identity is there. That is the common issue for the all women whosoever belong to the any. And for examples, men in patriarchal societies, we see our Indian, northern Indian society is patriarchal society, male dominant societies, and the feel they must be strong, and where they feel that they should be the strong and the successful. It is not manly to express the oneself emotionally. Understand? They should be the manly, not the emotional. A gender just society would allow both the men and women. And I am talking the gender just society, both the men and women to be the free. Both a gender just society, what the things, what is the aim of a gender based society? The men and women should be the equality. Understand? And now this of course rests on the idea For true free man, for the true freedom to grow and develop, injustices of all kind have to end. True freedom of the both male or female, and a freedom, a develop a now a and a grow and a develop, injustice of all kind have to end. All kind of the injustice injustices which are being done upon the women, understand, must be the come to an end, understand. So this is the moment that the which for which the women are now trying, and the government is also making the efforts, the empowerment of the women, understand. And still we are thinking, and still in our societies examples are the full of that. We are still the atrocities and the violence is going against the women. We find the many of the, so this is the matter of the concern, understand. But the women should be the given the freedom and the equal status in the society, or in the or their movement should be the success. And still they have to be the achieve a lot, still miles to go, women miles to go, because the reservation bills, women's reservation bill for the making, giving the place in the political arena is still hanging fire, understand. So now we can assess that if still they have to be the fight for the justice, understand. The students the chapter or in the box 8.13 box you will study it. Many of the examples are given in this, or you can understand the better this women's condition in our society existing. Or 8.14b you will study this, or then after the chapter is end, so you will carefully box आप जरूर पढ़िएगा, understand. तो कुछ छूट सकता है आपका एग्जाम में, तो बॉक्स से आपको पढ़ना चाहिए, उसके भी इंफॉर्मेशन जानने चाहिए, इसके साथ अलाइन करके पढ़ेंगे तो दैट विल बी द मेक द स्ट्रॉन्ग conception or the answer very effective. Okay, so students, today I am going to end, and next from tomorrow or the next day, what will we start? Let me think. I will come with the new chapters, or the other chapter is over now. So then after I will whatever the, let's see.